Okay, example 2 is the exact same kind of problem as example 1, except it's a division problem instead of a multiplication problem. So what you want to recall back in 6th grade, probably when you were dividing fractions for the first time ever, you were told, do not ever divide fractions. Were you told that, hopefully?
Yes.
All right, that's good advice. You don't want to divide fractions. It's bad policy. So when you see division of a fraction, what's being divided is the second fraction. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite the first fraction as is. So x squared minus 2x stays the same. X squared plus 2x minus 8 stays the same, top, bottom, right where they are. And then I'm going to change this to a multiplication problem by changing the division sign to a multiplication sign and flipping the second fraction over, reciprocating it. So x squared plus 7x plus 12 over x squared plus 5x. All right? Every one of these problems is a multiplication problem. If it doesn't start off that way, make it that way. And I personally wouldn't even copy this on my paper. This is in my book. I would immediately copy it on my paper as a multiplication problem. Flip the second fraction over. First fraction stays as is. Then it's all factoring problems. So I've got x squared minus 2x, x squared plus 2x minus 8, x squared plus 7x plus 12, x squared plus 5x. Each of those has to be factored individually. So x squared minus 2x has a common factor of x. X minus 2 is left over. X squared plus 2x minus 8, 4, and negative 2 do the trick. Now here's an alternative to that factoring chart. Okay? You're trying to make a product of this and verify that the sum is that. So if you just kind of look at it this way, these two numbers, 4 times negative 2 makes negative 8. Negative 4, or 4 minus 2 makes positive 2. So 4 and negative 2 are the correct numerical breakdown of these two numbers. So x plus 4 times x minus 2. Okay. You get the same type of information. If you can't figure it out just mentally, if you can't figure out those two numbers, again, the factoring chart, 1 times number, 2 times number, 3 times number. Just keep on working your way up to find every possible way of doing it until you find the correct pair. Right here, 12 is 3 and 4. 3 times 4 makes 12. 3 plus 4 makes 7. So x plus 3, x plus 4. And then x squared plus 5x, common factor of x times x plus 5. In priority 1, factor everything. Everything will be factorable in these problems. They make them that way on purpose. You're going to be better at factoring by the time you get done with these problems. Then we cancel if possible. X cancels x. It has to be exactly the same. So like this x wouldn't go into that x because that x has a 3 attached to it, right? So this x all by itself and that x all by itself are matching pair. They cancel. One's on top, one's on bottom. X plus 4, 1 top, 1 bottom. X minus 2, 1 top, 1 bottom. They can be in the same fraction, different fractions. All you're looking for is something on top, something on the bottom matching. The remaining pieces, x plus 3 and x plus 5, don't match. So that's what we're left with as an answer. X plus 3 on top, x plus 5 on the bottom. If everything were to cancel, the answer is 1. Okay? 1. It's just basically you're dividing the same stuff by the same stuff. That's always 1, right? One other thing that might happen, let me just go to a new page. I'll go to double page in case anybody's still copying. Let's say that I do all my canceling and I end up with, let's say, x plus 3 times x plus 1 over x minus 2. X minus 2 times x minus 3. Okay. First off, those don't match because that's minus, that's plus. Right? And that's tempting. It sure would be a lot nicer if those canceled, so let's just cancel them. That's not legal. You can't do that. So what I'm saying is if you get to this point, I want you to multiply it back out, FOIL it. X times x is x squared. X times 1 is x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. On the bottom, x times x is x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. Combine like terms. I'd expect the answer to look like that. So if things don't cancel out completely like that, where you're just left with a single thing on top and bottom, you're going to get to a simpler expression. We had a whole bunch of stuff, now we just got 2 things and 2 things. Multiply those 2 things back together to get a simplified expression on top and or bottom.